Hello and welcome back to Banished episode 15 with the Megamods. And we had just got some new nomads. So I had been placing little bits here and there around in this village, just kind of adding a little bit to it. Started getting some little extra things and then poof, nomads. And here we have 24 of them. Well, I want these suckers with me. I want them to start building me some houses. So of course we got tons right there. I'll find them houses. Why do I have a person not working? Okay. Stonecutters. Let's look at the stonecutter area. Oh, and I am hopefully... This is much better now here. I had moved the directory of this, of where the game was being played on, so I'm hoping it'll be a bit better. It seemed it started to get a little bit too weird, shaky kind of thing. But also we had gotten some more of our industrial stuff down here. Yay! We got some of our mines here. Got our road rearranged last time. Now that we got those people, I want them to start building. Okay, so our houses, which also the last time I was looking through here in the theme stuff, is that there's this modular thing. There's houses that are multiple levels, which are a little bit different here. A little bit of variation. You can have them be single houses with a little bit of roof variation, and then you can do the second, or cap it off at the second, or decide to cap it off at the third level, which is interesting. They also have different versions of a couple businesses, bakery and the food market. That will take the homeware stuff, but some of the housing stuff won't. So I'm going to want a variety of different things, and I kind of like these guys. Fortunately, there's just two different ones here. It doesn't give any kind of indication of maybe how much or how many people can fit in there. But I want to stick a couple different kinds here. So let's start getting... Oh shoot. Okay, let's redo that. I'm not sure which roof type I had put in there. I don't want to put in the same types of roofs. Okay, so that will stick the gray roof there. And I'll stick one space in between, just so I can kind of stick a little something in there. Let's get them started on that. Also just gonna have them put in the stone roads. Yep. That one was misplaced. Try that again. Get the stone roads down. And then get the modular house part down. And this was the flat one with the gray roof. Go. Alright, so let's get them going here. We have got a lot of laborers and a lot of buildings. The building stuff is just these little things here and there I stuck down. I do want to actually just keep continuing sticking down some various bushes and stuff. So let's just keep adding to the workload of all these builders. You know, once they bring in a little something, then it's done. You don't have to worry about it. Corn and oats and trade horse and pigs. I do not have anything set up for another pin yet, and I want them to continue getting some more seedlings. I think probably in here is going to be about the best solution. I got a little bit of lumber, probably a couple more hardwood in here would help, because I know that's getting 2 horses, that's going to be 2,000, so that'll take quite a bit. Let's see how much we got that adds up to this. Yeah, not going to be enough here for that. So, let's see, we got inventory in here of, got our lemon all there. It's gonna hurt whenever we purchase something, but I can always put that back down. Let's get a little more in there for later, and next time maybe we can afford the seeds. I just didn't want them cutting down too much at a time. You know, it does look like they're growing back in. In fact, I can go ahead and just, I don't think they'll, I think the actual hardwood forester has to cut it down rather than anyone else doing that. I do have, oh, where is it? There should be a little flax gatherer here. Actually, yeah, there it is. So the other ones hadn't been doing very good, but that's because they were too close to gatherers and such. I do need a forester here. I want them to keep planting. We must have added somewhere else. So forester, we have 20. Might as well just get them up. We got the people. We got extra people. Let's see. Do we need anything else? I think we're pretty much full in each of the professions. So I don't need to worry about that too much. And over here, I was going to have them start building some walls around orchards, but I wanted to see how that went first before doing all of them and getting them all involved. I still got a homeless person there. Our food is still plenty fine. However, yes. Let's see how much I can buy. Not a whole lot. Okay, let's get some rice plants started. So if I get this, this is bought here. It's in their inventory. It should mean I did not do that, did I? I just told him to go away. Oh shoot. Okay, next time we'll get the rice planters up here. Oh, we already have our church full and our students are almost full. Let's look at the other school way down here. And luckily there's still some room there, so that is good. We'll have to try to figure out where down here we want to start sticking a couple churches. Obviously I want to have like a really large one for the city area. Let's actually start clearing away some of this stuff. Okay, we have a stockpile here. Probably want to stick a tiny one somewhere here, just so they have a little bit less distance to go away. Okay. Well, I got some of that cleared out. 4 people are homeless. That must mean all this is completely full. And we'll stick another one down south also, just because some of the buildings just kind of have that city look to them. Good. They're doing good. We are low on the tailoring again. So in our inventory we have lumber and linen. I will want to definitely stick another one in here fairly soon. I want to upgrade it when I do stick it in there, so let's switch her over to the leather for a little while. Speaking of, we can just start putting in some of our buildings down here and start laying it out. I was hoping to get a little bit more of it cleared, but that will be okay. I will stick this one here, and I will want also a fiber mill. Oh, this is kind of large. Let's stick it and pause it. And it looks like I'm going to have to flatten a little bit of this somewhere here. Let's see how that goes. All right, great. And this will be, of course, right behind there. We'll want to probably stick a road. Okay, that's not going to work very well. I will stick the road later after they get all the resources done. Okay, it is running at times 10. It doesn't feel like it is very much. We got our candle maker up the last time. Already getting situated with that, which is good. Okay, so homewares and building suppliers. Definitely gonna want that, guys, in here. I was thinking maybe at the end of this industrial, since we can't have houses, we can only have them up to here, we can start kind of having some of our assembly stuff right here. Well, let's try to find them. Okay, there's the building supplier, which is a little bit larger building. Just kind of stick them on the edge there. And we can have him next door. I think I will just go ahead and finish off the rest of these houses here. I think these are the salt box ones. And I don't think I have, for some odd reason, just didn't get any of the white ones down. That's okay. Let's stick a blue in there. Alright, that'll be a good start to getting those done. We got trade pigs. Don't need trade pigs at the moment. If they had the cheaper seeds, that would work. But we are still doing just fine on the food. Okay, I figured part of the problem that I'm going to start running into is getting the builders down here. Which is part of the reason why I was wanting to try to get this road established, just to kind of help it make it quicker for them. Also down here, I'm going to want to start sticking a small market. And then stick some of the larger ones. Or I'm not sure if I'll use one of these individual stalls and kind of like make one, but I definitely do want to stick something out this way, just so there's a range and that they can kind of get some items down over here and then you know, have the stalls that kind of intertwine with each other in their radiuses. Okay. Let's see this small market. That's got a nice look to it. A little bit of different bricks, but that's about it. And it's not going to be ideal, but as we start going further down here, there's going to be more housing. Okay, so let's stick this one as the linen. I'll probably want to move another weaver down here. I mean, I'll keep the other one because maybe we'll actually get flax seeds or cotton seeds and we'll want to use that one up there. But, yeah, get it down here as well. They are slowly getting some of those other building stuff done. And we're adding a couple of old age, and that might be the fourth person crushed by a rock. It definitely is a dangerous profession being out there. Okay, I'd like to not entirely have all the roads grid-like down here, but definitely do want some main streets and then have everything else kind of move off of them. Where did I have the little stockpile in here? Oh, there it is. Let's try to get this prioritized. That way maybe they can get that done. Okay, yes, well, root seeds. What's the fun of having root seeds? I mean, it's like, if it's specific stuff, yeah, but no. And the quince is going to be too much. We are getting a little bit more stuff brought in there, so if it wasn't root seeds, I'd get it. I'm being picky. I want the stuff that I want now, opposed to later. I'm not sure how much activity, if I really do need like a road over here or not, a stone road rather. They got their well built here. I had them clear out a little bit around here and fill in a little bit more decoration and trees and bushes and all of that. Okay, let's continue down here. So we do have a little stockpile here. That is good. Means at least they can get the stone and stuff here. Not sure actually if our lumber mill is making lumber. It is not. So let's actually look. We got plenty of logs, but I want to see how much hardwood. Definitely not enough hardwood, so let's just do it on the logs. At the moment, just 150 of the logs. Okay, stone. So we definitely are picking up a lot of that stone. Okay, let's just have them gather out all the stuff that's around here, including all the stuff that was harvested before. We have a little bit down here in our new kind of area. And we do have plenty over here. Okay. So we have 31 laborers, and that will help us pick up all the stuff that we need. Let's make sure it's going at 10. We do not have any firewood type of things on here. So we'll need to put some things along this shore. Let's get some more. Let's see, the shore houses do collect reeds as well. And they're a little bit nicer than the reed farm, so I could do a little reed farm or something down here, but there is normal shore houses also, which just have a little bit of a different look to them. And looks like it may be good also if I just kind of flatten a little bit right here Might be able to get a few bits, a few of them together. Okay, sure house. And that's gonna be too much. Okay. So also down here we'll need another barn. I mean, we can put stuff from the tailor, and then I'm assuming maybe they can just directly go to the market. I'm not sure, but another one wouldn't be so bad. And the one I do want up here eventually is going to be just the materials kind of thing. So let's also stick one over here. See if we can find something that is small enough to fit there, but yet will hold enough too. Actually, I think I want to put this one in because it will upgrade. And I do like the upgraded version of that. Let's just check. Yes, and that will take a home supply as well with extra lumber. So once we get that up, we can start figuring out which kind of materials we want to be making for those. All right. Does he have anything interesting? I'm not sure if mulberry leaf can be eaten or not, but you do need them for the silkworms. And if they're just a leaf and they don't get eaten, that would be great. So I'm just gonna try it just to see. And if they do, they do. If not, then we'll have them for later. And we'll just have to get the silkworm eggs then. So we have clay here. I think maybe I'll just start sticking some sand over here as well. Oh. Let's get the sand down first. Let's get the old shore houses here. Let's see if I can get two. Yeah, there we go. And let's go see how many nomads want to be here. Well, at first look, it doesn't look like many. 20 is they're coming pretty often. I do not want them coming this often. I said yes last time, I'm saying no this time. Bye. Maybe next time. Okay. How bad is our boarding house? I want to do a whole bunch of things at once. Okay, good. There's no one in the boarding house, so let's upgrade a few of these. I don't think any of these others can be. Okay, I think at some point I did have them clear this out, but I think it grew up again. So let's get the last bit of that out. Looks like I got a road there and there, because I want to stick more of those houses there. So are producing lumber from over here. Okay. I actually needed them to do firewood before. Alright, that's a good thing to get that fixed before it becomes winter time. Okay, our clothing still meh. Our tools are doing fine because I added in another blacksmith. So we got one there and the other one's here. Although they can only do one, actually. So where's my other blacksmiths at? It says I have 4 of them. I don't know. We'll stick more down here. Okay, so I hate joists. They just take a ridiculous amount of iron. I mean, if you just happen to have tons of them, that's great. I think we will have more. I'll do more iron mines. We'll stick another mine down. This combination may work out pretty good unless I get some more foresters down this way. Then this one might work as well. So let's turn that off. We need furniture and something else. At the moment, we don't have anything set up. The bedding, you need someone else here. Let's look, see what that one is. We got Cooper, Joiner, I think it's the furniture. So let's get this guy down here. We'll want to have like all these kind of things down here eventually. I just kind of like the look of them. There's the bed maker, which needs a supply. The joiner needs just the lumber. That is really tiny. Okay, don't want that. Do want another one of these down here. And I do want to stick another one of these houses up here. Actually, I think I'll make it a 2-story one. So they have just one space in between, and then the second story goes off to the side. So let's stick down this first story first and then give it 2 spaces, and then put the second story. I want the second story with the roof on it. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if that is lining up. That does look like it should line up. Okay, so we need a bunch more lumber. And we can turn that one off for the moment. The pottery might be fine. I mean, the rug, I think it's another one of the weavers. So let's look at our weaver up here. So this weaver can do rug from cotton, rug from wool, and cured leather. And we got the sheep now, so it's possible we could do we could change this one to be the rugs with wool because it's closer to the sheep, and then change a different one for flax. Right now they're not producing very much. Let's go back here. So they finally got up to 5 sheep, and our cows are actually starting to produce some. And that is something else we can stick down here. So I want to continue with more houses. Get some of our production stuff in here, and then do more houses. So let's actually make a little block over here. And I want to start getting into a few more, laying out some more dense houses. The weavers, we can let that be for a moment. There's so much building products or building jobs to do. It's gonna take them a little while. We got a farmer that just died. I may want to stick more of these first before getting into like really serious ones. The ones that I really like are these type that can go up a 2nd story and then a 3rd story. and they're pretty neat. And then they got the corner houses and residences. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick a block in here. The second story goes to the right. Let's first get rid of this road. I added in one too many. Okay, I think I will go for dark gray. There we go. Let's get those started first. Okay, the barn, maybe I should get them to be a higher priority to get that finished first. Okay, so now our close is still at 2. That's gonna take them a while, but at least our tailor's right next door. Don't have to go very far for work. It appears 5 people can live in these. That's good. And this is the one. Okay, that's the one that has the second story to it. I'll have to make sure that that is actually going to build properly. There's some of those that are modular, and if you don't put them on the right area, they don't line up very well. Leaks. Okay, well, we definitely have enough to get the leaks. I haven't gotten something in a really long time, so I kind of feel like I should get something. Okay. Let's make it $2.99. There we go. And dismiss. Great. So for variation, let's just have them change that for next time. Let's also start that orchard. There we go. Another merchant. Okay, I don't think we don't need this right now. I really wish you could kind of just say, hey, don't come by for like, 3 years. We like you and we want you to come back, but just not right now. Okay, we must have gotten our other vendor. Let's go down here and check on this one. I really only need one for the moment. Okay. Great, they are getting that finished. Let's get the priority. I want to make sure that that is built properly. I mean, maybe I was supposed to put a flat roof one and then the second story one, but it shouldn't have mattered. But I just want to make sure. I haven't built these modular ones before. And there's our other merchant. Oh, they have a 255. I don't think we have enough here. Yeah, not enough right here. So let's see if that'll work. And they're still bringing over hardwood, which means the other ones must have been taking precedence over that. I really don't want them doing lumber though. Oh, let's check the town hall and see if anyone eats those mulberry leaves or if they're just staying there. Yes, 80. Great. I think you need the leaves to make an orchard. I'm not sure where that is. I'm not sure if it's in this modded version or not, but you can make a little farm of it. See, the silkworm takes the eggs, and then they need the mulberry leaves to the silkworm to eat it so that they can make the silk. Yeah, I just have to try to find that one. Because I thought it was listed down here. You got the water towers, and then you got the pastures. Wow, okay, we hit our food limit again. Interesting. And let's up it so that they can finish harvesting for the year. We do have more people. We took on those 20 people, so I did want to make sure that we got enough food to cover them all year. Still does look like it's covering them, though. We have 279 people now. Alright. Fantastic. And we have lots of shore people to do here. Let's see, we do want sand on those. I want reeds on these, just so they're different. And then I want the sand on these two. And our material limit. Well, they say they've gotten their limit. Let's just increase that as well. I think I missed a couple people. The shoreman. Yep, 7 out of 7. And why this one happens to still be on, hey, I've hit my limit, and it'll go away eventually. Okay, so we got more of our urban housing started here. This does not look right. I think it needs to be back one. So let's get rid of that second story there. And they built the top ones before the bottom ones. Well, that's okay. The top ones were the cheap ones. And alright, so we got some of our production down here. We got some of our storage. We got more houses. Keep pushing the population down south here. And eventually, we'll start getting all of our supplies, and we can start making the bricks and the glasswares and get the other weaver going so that we can also be doing rugs. It'll probably be a pretty good option there. And we'll see which one works out best for this building supplier. And then once we get the building supplier, we can get some more interesting things. So right now, we can actually have someone working there. Looks like at some point I want to get 2 of these, because you want to do the fancy ones. I wouldn't want to switch between them. Besides, just another little building you can have around in your town. Great, fantastic. I've gotten rid of that. And let's not forget about putting it on the top again. Okay. Yeah, definitely looks, it's much easier to place after the first one's already there. So, actually, let me see what this looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's better if you put it on a flat roof one. Okay. autosave going on. Because this one, it's like the roofs look like they're clipping in a little bit. So let's actually get rid of that one. And we'll have the road going in between here. This will have less space, but that's okay. Just a road to go over here to the fiber watermill. All right. Well, that is a great expansion for today. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Get the rest done.